Alrighty, welcome back. We are on episode number 63 of Divinity Original Sin, Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. Last episode, we dealt with this poison pit here, navigated through that. We cleared the ruined villa and the withered gardens. We fought Diedrich, Lord of the Bones, where we discovered that he was rezzed by Theleron, and then he and Theleron rezzed all the undead around Siasil, and that's all to res Brachus Rex, so that Theleron can get some kind of information from Evelyn. No, from the conduit. Alright, so I'm going to go back to Siasil. We're about to go into the cemetery, and as I recall, the cemetery was riddled with traps, absolutely fucking riddled with them. And cooking pots in this game are not destroyed by fire. So it's really useful to have a lot of cooking pots on you when you're dealing with traps so that you can throw them on top of them. So that is exactly what we're going to do. If I can, did I send it to him or do I still have it? I have one, okay. Send that to Jahan. Jahan. Okay, so we are going to send that to Jahan. Actually, Jahan, go ahead. No, we'll deal with that later. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick up like 1, 2, 3. Let's just pick them all up because I don't know how many traps we're gonna deal with, and I don't feel like coming back to do it. All right, so now we'll go back to the grove and head on out. All right. So what this game likes to do is it tosses down the trap. You can detect it, and then you toss like a barrel or wooden crate on it, and then there's a secret button that clicks that fires off a fire trap that destroys the barrels that you put on top of the traps, and it just fucks you. So, yeah. Alright. So first thing first, let's take her and start finding some of these traps. Obviously we see this one, so let's go ahead and toss our first one down. I don't know why it doesn't get it on top of it. Okay. And see how it lights up the fire so it can fuck you right off the bat. And I don't know why it's not getting on the exact spot.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Okay. Okay. And then over here we have some gravestones.
Here lies Marxism. He was full of great ideas that never worked out.
So generally when you see these flames around stuff, they're there to fuck you. So turn them off. Let's say so Marxism. There.
Here lies Rocky. Doc, it's only a scratch.
Rocky.
Here lies Istrid, knower of noses.
Okay, I see what they did there. That's kind of interesting.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Okay, so we have 2 more traps. Let's split up him. So we have him, her. Alright, so he's coming this way. See, that turned off the... So there's a switch other than this trap that's turning that on. Alright, so... toss that on that. Stop that. Yeah, see that? Tried to really fuck you there. And then we toss one of these on top of that. Stop that. Put our thing on. Do we have... These 2 are not trapped. And you notice this you can't loot. You can just move it. Alright, so we should be fine here. Okay. Double check and make sure we are 13, okay. I don't know why I had to move that close to that when he has telekinesis. Okay, so we can come over here. Let's go ahead and turn that off again. I don't know if they're going to trigger it. Yeah, it's just going to keep triggering it every time I walk over some hidden switch. And let's toss this out just to see if we can detect the hidden switches.
All the world revealed before you.
So she has 13 perception, plus 2 from Light Stepper. She still can't see the switches.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
We spotted that up there. Okay.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Okay. So that's a trap.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Another trap over there. Okay. Let's go around this, see if there's any trap on this side. Yes, there is. Alright. Do another you somewhere over here. Toss that down. Okay. That should, I hope, deal with this section of junk. And now let's get everybody over here. Let me take out the graves. Alright. Thing about the graves, they like to put all kinds of shit in here to fuck you over, so I would suggest just staying back and having one guy go up there and deal with them. In this case, it's going to be Roderick. We found a tough strong. That was from...
Here lies Istrid, knower of noses.
Alright, this is Rocky.
Here lies Rocky. Doc, it's only a scratch.
Alright, fighting Rocky. Rocky did not like that. Poisoned.
Meet your demise!
Okay, Rocky is dead. Animal hide. Alright, so this is Marxism.
Here lies Marxism. He was full of great ideas that never worked out.
Poisoned. So yeah, if this was up, the torch was fired up, you would have been blown up and combusted there. Alright, no point in going forward from that point. Alright, let's split her back up, see if she can find some more traps. Got some vases.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Found something else. Okay, looking good here, I guess. So let's get the main group over here. Okay, let's go ahead and... No, you can't loot those.
Here lies Madame M. Montgomery. Mourn her.
Legend of the Weir Sheep. This book tells the tale of the Legend of the Weir Sheep. The Legend of the Weir Sheep by Falcon Black. Legend after legend, and rumor after rumor purport how the first Weir Sheep rose, like a gnarled and terrible weed, from the ground. Some say a shepherd paid an evil witch to bless his land, to bless his herd, but soon found his woolly friends grew a taste not for grass, but for flesh. Others claim Weir sheep are the eternal child of the goddess of livestock and the lord of unholy necromancy. But one fact remains true: every passing year their numbers dwindle. Great mystery surrounds the existence of the last remaining Weir sheep. But these rift-running death dwellers are difficult to find. Rift-running, huh. He who seeks his own set of Weir sheep armor will search a lifetime or longer before he finds what he seeks. Rumors tell that the final Weir sheep, solitary in its wanderings, has been sighted only once in the last century. Its location is disclosed in a legendary scroll last seen in the realm of Fairy, free for the taking by any soul brave enough to risk the wrath of the Winter King. Okay. Weir sheep. The Legend of the Weir Sheep. We found a strange book claiming that in the land of Fairy we can find an ancient scroll indicating the location of the last Weir Sheep, whatever that means. Indeed. Where are we going?
The tomb of the unknown ambition. Lay your hopes to rest here.
The unknown ambition. Okay. Let's head over here. Any traps up this way? Looks like it's all free of traps. Okay. Let's get our boys up this way. That's a good spot for them, I guess. Alright, she can do that. Let's go ahead and get Roderick. Let's see what Roderick's going to do over here. Let's save this.
Here lies Dodson, the finest dancer of them all.
Dodson. Secrets of the Scroll, Volume 3. Alright, we have that.
Here lies Emmy, Spider Slayer.
Spider Slayer. Emmy the Spider Slayer. Alright, we'll look at that later.
Here lies Will Loundy. It's Loundy, not laundry, dang it.
An old metal chest. 99 lock level. Locked. Okay.
Here lies Rocco. This is the last hole he filled.
Oh, Rocco. Rocco and Rocky.
Here lies Nazik, who also thinks your name is weird.
Nazik and Roderick. And this one has a broken grave.
Here lies Lady Charon, whose steaming pies tempted all.
Steaming pies. Okay.
Here lies Lord Goldman, who lost his head to a literal-minded bridge troll.
Goldman, huh?
Here lies Schrodix. We're not actually sure he's dead.
Well, let's see. Yep, he's dead. Another broken gravestone.
Sir Jovel got here with the help of a shovel.
And he will be helped once again with a shovel. An old metal chest. Can I get that one? No.
Here lies Cat Jones. Curiosity killed her, after all.
Alright. Cat Jones was killed.
Here lies Anne, the finest lady in the lowlands.
Okay. Let's not go down there yet. Let's take her. Come here. Why don't you come over here and check this out for us? That looks suspicious. Suspicious. I wonder if I should just. I wonder if I can just burn up all this poison now. Let's see. Save this. Let's see if I can do that. Does it just become oil? Is that what happened?
Fire it up!
Huh. Okay. Guess we'll continue on with that. What do we have here? Stick her back here for a second. Here we go.
Here lies Jack the nudist, who got too near a starving goat.
Too near a starving goat. Jack the nudist. Yeah, we're burning. You can't put your own fire out.
On the mend. If you can't stand the heat.
Jack the nudist. Put me on fire. I don't know why.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Another broken grave. Poison. Okay, we got up a poison trap, huh? Where's that? Picked up a vase over here somewhere. I remember seeing something. Yeah, come here.
I needed that.
I wonder if the vases can be blown up like the
Here lies Madame Fulsett, dog person.
dog person. Madam
Here lies Madame Fulsett, dog person.
Madam Fawcett. Okay. I wonder if these can be blown up like the barrels, or if they count like the cooking pots. Bottle of beer. Pick that up. Give that to Roderick. Jahan. Alright. What do we had up here? Alright, let's go ahead and look at the loot here. Get everybody strung back together. Alright, Roderick. Okay, so that's that section. So there's two chests we found that we can't open yet. To Madura. Okay. Let's go ahead and split her off again, see if she can find some more traps. So we're past this. Okay. Graveyard Madman, level 8. Graveyard man. Okay. Okay. Let's come over here. This looks like something we want to pick up. I have too much to carry. That's fine. Come on. Let's get that thing clear away from all this mess. Let's put this over here somewhere. You don't need to be anywhere. Over there. Stay right there. Okay. I wonder if there's a trap that I can... You know what? Let's try to blow that up and see what happens. Come here, guys.
Dancing dugons!
Dancing
You nearly
fucking
startled
dugons.
me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention, comrade.
Alright, save this. What happens if we fire that thing up? Okay, see if we can get rid of at least the poison part. Okay. Alright, let's check it out. Check out the madman up here.
Aha! I have company, I see. And it's such a delightfully opportune moment, too. I'm just about to conduct a small experiment, and if you have an interest in magic and science, you'll oblige me by taking part in it, will you not? I've laced this area with more than a few pernicious little friends who are simply bursting with the anticipation of supper. But they simply abhor uncooked meat, so you may find they'll want to char you before ripping out your throats. Now, your job is to put up a mite of resistance against your inevitable death. Sounds good, yes? Right then. On your mark, get set, go.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All the way to our boot soles!
This is gonna be a little bit off, huh? Oh, I wonder if I destroyed anything I wanted to keep. I'll have to reload it and look back there and see if there's anything I want to destroy.
Death is its own deliverance!
Okay.
You don't have a leg to stand on.
Man. He's coming up. He's got a poison barrel behind him. Can't explode, we wet. Huh. He's all fired up on us. This should be interesting. That takes 7 to use. I can't do that and that, can I? No, let's do that.
One shot, many wounds.
One shot, many wounds. Tripping. Backstab. Alright, we leveled up. That was a ton of XP there. I doubt there's anything there that blew up. I mean, there's no way to avoid it if there is, so... Whatever. Alright, so... Let's pick up our gold. And some other gold over here. Some gold up here. A few pieces here. Got a dagger. How to Speak Troll, Zombie Edition. Okay. Rod. How to Speak Troll. That's probably better than what he has. Oh, we have a conversation here.
Cheery spot we've found in this graveyard, as rife with the signs of necromancy as corpses are with worms. Though perhaps necramatacy is a more fitting, if rather contrived word for what we've witnessed here. To the grave they are drawn, and into the grave they creep, the maggot musterers that plague Sicil with their petty witchcraft. None of them grasp that necromancy, true necromancy, is the pursuit of life everlasting. That its end goal is to play chess with death and topple his king. Necromancy as we know it is an art practiced by base-born dilettantes. That is the real tragedy we are confronted with.
Well, he is really into necromancy, isn't he?
Ha! One has been spared and one has been blinded by the swords of ignorance, like so very many have before you. One of you perceives and one of you decries the ambition, pure and true, that drove the patriarchs of necromancy. Decries it simply because its purity has been veiled of late in the common horrors of the coffin. Still, I never expected to find much lucidity of mind within the confines of mere huntsmen's skulls. The lucidity that seems to permeate in one of your number, nonetheless, for now I'll regard as a happy little anomaly.
Okay. Did that do any traits? No traits, okay. Does he have anything else to say?
Daemon Daemonium. I'll find you yet. And undoubtedly I have answers.
Okay, I think this is new.
Because once I beheld the salivating jaws of death bite and gnaw in eager anticipation of my inevitable consumption. As you know, a sickness pushed me ever closer towards their reach. I shall not say more than that I found a cure of sorts. Yet, like all things, The cure is temporal. So believe me, Hunter, when I say that if you'd have stood so very near the moors of decay as I have, you too would be sorely tempted by the ancient promise of necromancy.
Okay.
More prey awaits.
Interesting. Alright, okay, so we leveled up. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're level 10 now. Save, level 10. So we'll level up and actually take off out of here to go check out the vendors. So I will need to put on my bartering boots. Okay, we picked up an attribute point. Okay, so let's start with Scarlet and see what we want to do with her. Okay, perception, we already have it 8. Dexterity and intelligence. Dexterity is a natural 8. Intelligence is an 8. So those are both 8 right now. Let's pop up Dex one more. And her ability, we have 3. Okay. Can't do bow. So skills, expert marksman, hydrosophist, scoundrel, and witchcraft at 2. Expert marksman at 2. I think we'll go ahead and push hydrosophist up as 2 already, so that's 2, 2, 2. So we can go ahead and shove expert marksman up another 1 now. Get that to 3. And that gives us the ability to have another Nova spell, another Adept spell. What pushes us closer to the Masters. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Let's take a look at Roderick. And Roderick, we are at he has 8 strength, 8 dex, and a natural 8 on okay. So we can just go ahead and let's bump up dex now. And then for his ability, we will, let's see what we're going to do with his ability. Leaning towards going to dual wielding now. Yeah, let's go ahead and get dual wielding. Alright, so reduce the penalty on dual wielding more. Okay. That's that. Then we will go to Medora. And she has 7 constitution, 7 speed, 10 strength. Okay. So if we bump up her speed, another speed. Yeah, let's go ahead and start bumping that up. Okay, get that. We are at what leadership right now? Leadership 5. Alright, let's save up these points for the next leadership. So then we go to Jahan. Jahan is at dex of 8. Intelligence of 9. Intelligence of 9. Let's go ahead and get his dex up again. Alright. He needs to have what? Dual wielding. Let's see. Hero 3rd. Hydrosophist. I can pick up pyrokinetic for the burning touch. I can pick up the witchcraft for the other touch spells. We're gonna need Scoundrel on him at some point too. Let's go ahead and pick up Scoundrel. Yeah, let's get the Scoundrel now. Hold on to this extra point. And that way we can get him with winged feet. Okay. Alright, so now let's head back to... let's head to the Desolate Farms. Let's check up in on Snorri, see if he picked up anything for us. Try to do a quick run here. See what we can see.
Yeah? Out with it then! Get a wiggle on!
Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Nothing for him. Let's head to the harbor. Let's switch out over this way to Charla.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd like to buy, I could set all that aside for a few delicious moments.
Constitution on a crossbow. Immunity to fear. Immunity to petrified. Resistance ring. Scraps. Okay, nothing really all that great. Alright.
Goodbye then, good friend. Goodbye. That is, unless you fancy a glance at some of my wonderful goods.
Alright, head back to the harbor. Let's go do...
Still
Sergeant
nothing,
Curtius.
sir. Suppose there just aren't any thieves around.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
It's not so bad, hey?
Would be quite a bit better if I could do it in peace.
Just making conversation, mate.
Sea air over.
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Bodybuilding.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm
2,000
loves
for
him.
it.
I wouldn't let it out within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a
Bodybuilding.
love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel Gore anymore?
Just where do I get away from these two? I don't care where it's at right now. Can't find what I'm looking for. North Gate. Okay. So, bodybuilding with 2 resistances.
Divines doubly bless you, friend.
Oh, we can turn in that thing. Okay.
I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you.
I think.
By all means. For 2 years, all news has been bad news, and clearly nothing has changed. More dead, more undead, and more letters to write home to grieving widows and widowers. Still,
Okay.
I thank you for telling me, Source Hunter. Knowledge is better than uncertainty.
Okay. Wand on a robe, that would be cool. Lockpicking and shield specialist. Yeah. You know, I feel like we're getting robbed on these, honestly. It's like we haven't seen any really good piece of equipment.
Greetings! These stalls are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the 7.
I mean, I haven't seen anything that was like really wow, other than that bow piece. we
Well,
found.
Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
Speed. Dex, crafting, and hit points. Well, it definitely beats what I have on the hit points on it. No tormented soul. White witchcraft. Let's take that. That's useful. Yeah, that just beats everything that everybody has. We're definitely gonna have to pick this up. Oh, I didn't identify that. Overboard there. Okay, let's take this off. Okay, 1 dex, 1 crafting, and 40 hit points. Well, since he's the crafter, why not stick it on him first? Yeah, seems like a no-brainer. Okay, she definitely doesn't need that, and that's that, so that can go back there. Oh, that's right, I put the leadership thing on. You know, I'm just gonna keep the leadership one on. So we'll ditch the sword for now. Okay. So, gotta make a decision on that bodybuilding sarong.
Get to shining Rick.
Having +1 bodybuilding is pretty damn good alone, but
You, again. Do feel free to depart from Sicil at your earliest convenience. If you must.
alright. 33. 60 hit points. And leadership 1. 36. So this is 33. This is 36. And it has a constitution. That one's a legendary. This is not. Those suck. This is probably going to be a winner for at least Madura. Well, I mean, you get 60 fucking hit points, but you lose the perception. What about Scarlet? What has she got going on? I'll lose the armor specialist. Yeah, not important enough. Hit points are nice, but yeah, I'd rather have the
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome.
Okay. Okay, so let's head back to the North Gate. We're gonna have to buy some spells for Jahan now, so that we have his scoundrel stuff going on. Okay.
How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
Okay, we need winged feet. Fast track. Walk in shadows. That's for now. Oh, now I know. Wait. Let's take that. Okay, leave. Jahan. Jahan. You save. Okay. Learn. Combine that with that. Okay. Alright, so he has walk in shadows, fast track, and that, let's take that out. Let's put fast track on here. Fast track can go right there. Then we can go down and take fast track off there, and then put head vice here. Aligns the target. Okay. Okay. Let's check out the other vendors.
Fresh haddock! Perfect for a fry-up.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
No better solution to the zombie. Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Bodybuilding, crafting, lockpicking.
Fresh haddock! Perfect for a fry-up.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Oh, goodness.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Oh no, noble friend. Your upper chakras are in desperate need of a good scrubbing. Fortunately for you, my homebrewed tinctures will do the job. Or if you're in the mood for something a bit more electrifying, one of my air scrolls might give your system just the shock it needs.
Cheese, tomatoes. Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies, size seals ever.
Okay, so I guess we'll
Well,
go check out that
you
sarong.
see, the gold and silver.
Get the bodybuilding sarong.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
And what about that weathered old tomcat at the inn? What was his name?
Ever heard about
Sam,
the time
sir.
the captain
Unsinkable
took the Duchess of Federal's
Sam.
carriage for the joyride?
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky-chan loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky-chan loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel Gore anymore?
Those two are so annoying. Hands down, the most annoying NPCs in any game I have ever played in my entire fucking life. Those two. I miss selling those off. Alright, so bodybuilding. Roderick can use that. Let's see what she has on. She has a dex on. He has that, okay. And then she has a low power one. Alright. So that. Okay, so that's the bartering. Back to you. You 10 save. Right, and Alright, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. Next episode we'll go back to the cemetery and finish off that, I hope. Alright, later guys.